everyone, thanks for joining me this week for our next crafting project. So this week we are going to be decorating some fun keychains. So we have these keychains that are clear that are going to be provided to all the families that are staying here at the house, and I'm just going to show some different ideas on what to do as far as decorating them. So also all we need to get started is a paintbrush, and then we have some paint that is going to help us with our project today. So with that, let's get crafty. All right, so we're gonna get started. So what's kind of cool about the paint that we're using today, we have them all in these little bottles, and they are actually glass stain paint. So it's a little bit more of like a watery paint. So the first design I'm going to show you, doing a design and kind of just like building out from the center. And then the second one I'm going to do is making a little beach scene. So since it's a little bit more of a watery paint, you can kind of do an outline, and then we have the paintbrush to kind of help us fill in some of the color to make it a little bit lighter. So it's kind of the same idea if you've ever done any icing on cookies before, that you can do an outline and then fill in the rest to make it look like all the color just a little bit lighter. So I'm going to show you the first one with making our design from the middle and then moving outward. So what's kind of fun with doing designs like this is that you can kind of create as you go along, and what you want to do is just kind of start with something in the middle. And so as you can see, I'm kind of doing a little bit of a flower effect as we're going out, initially with the green, and then I'm just going to add some dots and some swirls with the whole design. And so now we're going to do our beach design with our second keychain. So I have all my paint, but I also grabbed a quick paper plate so that I can put the paint on here and kind of use the paintbrush to help make the design be what I would like it to be. So as you can see, I have the color kind of on here as far as like the outline goes, and then I'm just going to add some lighter color in here. So that when it dries, it's a little bit, it's a more clear, but you still have the idea of what color you want it to be, or what color you did. And then I got some mixing of my yellow and red. Gotta add a little bit more yellow. And then I'm just going to add a little bit to the sun I did up here. Get a little bit of a sunset effect with the red and the yellow. All right, and there we go. So it's very wet, and I don't want to pick it up because I don't want them to drip or anything like that, but you kind of get the idea, and it will dry a little bit more clear with the colors showing through. And then we have our other one, which is also still drying. But yeah, so you can do whatever fun design that you would like to incorporate with your keychains.